I have this new book out, which is a collaboration with William Ayton and with my poems and his artwork, and published by a new press that Bill and Diana have recently started. And the book is called Love, War, Fire, Wind, Looking Out from North America's Skull. And there are copies back there. And I'm going to start off with a poem from the book. My partner Vivian, who you'll hear soon, worked summers as a fire lookout in the Canadian Rockies, in a mountaintop called Nose Mountain, surrounded by about 1 million acres of forest, 50 miles from the next human being. And a few poems I'm going to read here were written up there, and then a few others in New York City. So I'm going to start, because it's called Nose Mountain, I tend to call it in my poems North America's Skull. And the first poem I'm going to do in honor of the fact that Shiv is calling this festival in the spirit of Allen Ginsberg. Allen was a teacher and longtime friend. And this first poem is in the book. It's from June 2001, and it's called Letter to Allen from North America's Skull. Allen, I'm sitting in straight back chair, Vivian's Canadian forestry cabin, Nose Mountain, Alberta, meditating each morning, sitting up, eyes open, following breath through nostrils, more than I did while you walked this planet, like you taught me, Naropa, Boulder, summer 1980. Though with bad back, I need help from this sympathetic chair. Allen, I think you'd be happy your younger students and friends still care to follow your advice, still write poems imagining your editing eyes on their shoulders. It's beautiful here. With eyes open out cabin window, I can see the tallest evergreen on lawn sway in northern breeze. I can see fog slowly filling the horizon. Fog inhaling my exhale. Fog carrying my spirit in its hazy pouch, traversing the continent. Did you ever think we'd elect a president dumb as GW? Each evening, the New York Times has to make key editorial decision whether to quote GW's daily linguistic fuck-ups or paraphrase instead. Perhaps use a partial quote ending right before tongue slip. About once a week, including on front page a line like, teach a child to read, and he or her will pass a literary test. Did you think thoroughly discredited programs from your lifetime, Star Wars and nuclear power, would spring back to the front burner? So much of our language still taxed by war. Up here in the mountain forests, there are no newspapers, though we've access to 2 TV channels and a too slow worldwide laptop computer web. I know Milosevic was sent to The Hague's War Crimes Tribunal a few days ago, but haven't yet been able to follow his nation's reaction. I know there were protests in San Diego against genetically modified food, but wasn't able to learn details. I wish you were here to see this new anti-corporate globalization movement growing. Up here, I don't know who's winning at Wimbledon, don't know whether Barry Bonds continues to hone in on McGuire's 70 home runs, don't know who won the Mets game last night or night before. Allen, I think you would have liked Vivian. Actually, let me introduce you. Here she is, a meditator, visual arts exhibitor, now writing poems and experimental novels publishers promise to read. Long hair, blue-green eyes, laid-back Canadian energy most of the time. A sharp, empathetic mind of a once biologist and still herbalist, and human rights ecological advocate. Beautiful lover here taking care of me outside my urban living proclivities during 8 summer stint as Alberta Fire Tower Watcher. So I'm doing all right. Better than most in our nation, probably 7 million these days without permanent home. Allen, we still need you, your ideas, your imagination, your poetry, your presence. We're trying to honor your memory, trying to keep your compassionate, activist, utopian spirit alive. When Bush ran for president, he said he was a compassionate conservative, misusing one of your favorite body politic adjectives. Governing, he's pulled out Kyoto protocols on global warming, cut taxes on wealthy so no money left to fix broken social programs, reneged on campaign promise to limit CO2 emissions, dropped a few obligatory bombs on Saddam, racing full speed to prove conservative credentials while we wait to see what the hell he thinks compassion might mean. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. Alan, I miss our once every few months political discussions at the all-night Kiev. Gregory died earlier this year, left another void in New York's poetry scene. If you get a chance, please write. Tell me which part of the multiversal emptiness you're hanging out these days. Actually, if you can hear me now, you know I don't believe in any notion of conscious life after death. Don't buy any of the existing scripts for heaven, hell, or the ground round. And yet, I write to you, as one writes to the future. And I remain your student and friend, E. Katz.